In a small village on the island of Motunui, there lived a spirited and adventurous girl named Moana. Moana loved the sea, its gentle waves and vast expanse, whispering secrets of distant lands. Her grandmother often told her tales of a majestic treasure hidden deep within the ocean, a gift from the demigod Maui. One day, as Moana gazed out at the horizon, she felt the sea calling to her. Her eyes sparkled with curiosity, and the desire for adventure grew deep in her heart. Moana's grandmother saw this and encouraged her to follow her heart, to find the treasure that would restore the joy and prosperity to their island. With courage and determination, Moana set sail, her small boat carrying her towards the unknown. Along her journey, she befriended the ocean, which playfully splashed around her boat, guiding her path. The stars twinkled above her, encouraging her to keep moving forward. As days passed, Moana encountered challenges that tested her bravery and wit. She battled fierce winds and waves and navigated through mysterious waters. Creatures of the sea danced around her. Always, the ocean was there to protect and guide her. Finally, Moana reached a distant island where she saw a shimmering cave hidden behind a waterfall. She could feel her heart beating faster as she carefully made her way inside. The cave glowed with an ethereal light, and inside lay a treasure unlike any other, a beautiful shell that radiated warmth and magic. Moana realized the true treasure was the journey itself and the friendships she forged along the way. She returned to her village with newfound wisdom and tales of her adventure, sharing the shell's magic with her people. The shell brought prosperity back to Motunui, but more importantly, it reawakened their love and respect for their vast ocean. As the sun set on the day of her return, Moana sat at the edge of the ocean, her heart full of joy. The ocean whispered to her still, promising new adventures and stories yet to be written. And with a smile, Moana knew she would always be the daughter of the sea.
In a small village lived a kind-hearted young girl named Cinderella. She was gentle, had golden hair, and was known for her bright smile that could cheer up anyone on a gloomy day. However, her life wasn't easy as she lived with her mean stepmother and two stepsisters who gave her endless chores. Every day, Cinderella found herself cleaning, cooking, and running errands while her stepfamily enjoyed their leisurely lives. Despite this, she remained hopeful and believed that one day, her kindness would lead her to happiness. One sunny afternoon, as the birds sang in the garden, an announcement was made across the village. The prince was hosting a grand ball at the royal castle, and every maiden of the kingdom was invited. Cinderella's heart fluttered. She longed to attend, but knew her stepfamily would never let her go. On the day of the ball, her stepmother and stepsisters were dressed in their finest gowns, leaving Cinderella behind with extra chores before gleefully heading to the castle themselves. Alone and heartbroken, Cinderella wished silently for a miracle. It was then that a soft glow appeared in the room. Before her stood a gentle fairy godmother, glimmering with magic. "Fear not, dear child," she said with a warm smile. "Tonight, your dreams will take flight." With a wave of her wand, the fairy godmother transformed Cinderella's tattered clothes into a stunning ball gown of sparkling silk. Her old shoes became delicate glass slippers, and a pumpkin from the garden turned into a magnificent carriage. "Remember," she advised, "the magic will fade at midnight. You must return before the clock strikes 12. Filled with excitement, Cinderella thanked her fairy godmother and set off to the castle. At the ball, Cinderella was the center of everyone's attention. Even the prince was enchanted by her grace and kindness. They danced the night away, talking and laughing under the starry sky. As the clock neared midnight, Cinderella remembered the fairy godmother's words. She dashed out of the castle, leaving behind one of her glass slippers on the steps in her haste. The next day, the prince searched the kingdom far and wide for the mysterious girl who had stolen his heart. Visiting every house, he tested the glass slipper on many maidens until he reached Cinderella's home. Cinderella's stepsisters tried to claim the slipper, but of course it didn't fit. When Cinderella tried it on, it fit perfectly. Delighted, the prince asked her to become his princess, promising her a life of happiness and love. Cinderella accepted, her dreams finally coming true, thanks to her unwavering kindness and belief in magic. And so, Cinderella and the prince lived happily ever after, her story cherished by all who heard it.